All right, let's dive right into this explainer. We're looking at a true archaeological detective story where high-tech particle physics meets ancient Egyptian mythology. We are, of course, talking about one of the most famous structures on Earth, the Great Pyramid of Khufu. Built over 4,500 years ago, there's actually still no universal consensus on exactly how it was constructed or what might still be hidden inside its millions of tons of solid limestone. But today, we're going to explore a groundbreaking project that totally changed how we view this ancient wonder, using some of the absolute most advanced technology in the universe.
It's a fascinating question, right? Because for centuries, the Great Pyramid has fiercely guarded its internal structure. In the past, archaeologists used ground-penetrating radar, microgravity meters, and even small remote-controlled robots. But those conventional tools, they can only penetrate a few meters into the dense stone. Recently, though, an international team of scientists realized they didn't need to dig or drill at all. Instead, they used invisible particles from deep space to peer right through the monument. They essentially gave the Great Pyramid a giant cosmic X-ray.
Part 1. The Great Pyramid's Hidden Voids. Back in 2017, an international scientific research project called Scan Pyramids achieved a massive breakthrough, uncovering the first major inner structure found in the pyramid since the 19th century.
Section 2. Seeing through solid stone. To solve this cold case without moving a single block, researchers utilized a cutting-edge technique called cosmic ray muon radiography.
Now you might be wondering, what exactly is a muon? Well, it's a subatomic particle created by cosmic rays interacting with our atmosphere. And they actually act incredibly similarly to a natural X-ray. They rain down from the sky continuously, at nearly the speed of light, passing straight through everything. Literally, they are passing right through you and me as we speak. But because of their unique physical properties, high-energy muons can maintain a straight trajectory through hundreds of meters of solid stone before they're finally absorbed.
Let's break down how this actually works, step by step. Cosmic rays hit the atmosphere, muons are created, and those muons pass through the pyramid. Here's the key. When these particles pass through empty spaces, they encounter much less resistance than when they're trying to push through dense stone. By placing special electricity-free detector plates inside the pyramid's lower chambers, scientists were able to map out internal voids based on how many muons made it through. More muons hitting a spot means there's a hollow space right above it.
By recording the exact direction and position of each one of these subatomic particles passing through the pyramid structure to the detector, scientists essentially turn the cosmos into a giant 3D scanner. It's an absolutely brilliant way to reveal what lies hidden within the core without causing any damage whatsoever.
And what they found was absolutely staggering. The data revealed a massive, previously unknown big void with a minimum length of 30 meters. To put that in perspective, it has a cross-section similar to the pyramid's massive Grand Gallery, and it sits directly above it. Along with this, they also confirmed another anomaly right near the entrance, called the North Face Corridor.
Looking closely at the scanned pyramid's data, the muon flux excess indicating this new void is impossible to ignore. This isn't just a slight glitch in the reading, the statistical significance is off the charts. Plus, it was confirmed by 3 completely different independent muon detection technologies. The physics is undeniable here. There's a huge 30-meter gap sitting right there in the middle of the Great Pyramid.
Section 3. Myth of the Iron Throne. So, what was this giant sealed-off space meant for? Let's see if ancient Egyptian religion holds the answer. This brings us to a highly speculative but honestly fascinating theory by a researcher named Giulio Magli. He believes this newly discovered void could be deeply connected to the pyramid texts. These are ancient spells meant to guide the pharaoh to the afterlife. As Pyramid Text 536 explicitly states, "The doors of the sky are open for you, sit on this your iron throne."
Here's where it gets wild. Ancient Egyptians didn't smelt iron the way we do. The iron they had was incredibly rare and literally fell from the sky in the form of meteorites. This meteoritic iron was highly prized for royal burial equipment, a really famous example being King Tut's dagger. It's wonderfully poetic, don't you think? Particles from space found a hidden room that Magli theorizes might have been built to hold a literal iron throne forged from space meteorites.
So to quickly summarize Magli's theory, he suggests this void is essentially a non-functional copy of the Grand Gallery. It sits on the vertical axis, perfectly aligned with the stars, and it was built specifically to contain the pharaoh's meteoritic iron throne. In this view, the void isn't just a construction gap, it's a symbolic ascension chamber for the pharaoh's spirit.
Section 4. The Great Archaeological Debate.
Because while the physicists are thrilled with their space particles, we need to look at the real-world archaeological conflict this has sparked.
We have to impartially report both perspectives here because it's a classic clash. The Scanned Pyramids team completely stands by their modern particle physics, proving a major 30-meter structural anomaly exists. But on the flip side, we have Dr. Zahi Hawass. He firmly cautions that the pyramid is naturally full of voids from its construction. Finding an empty space with physics, he argues, absolutely does not mean you've discovered a secret, functional treasure chamber.
And honestly, the archaeological community's caution makes total sense when you see how wild the rumors can get. Experts have had to aggressively push back against viral, unscientific claims, like speculative theories stating the pyramid was actually a giant water resonance chamber for vibrational healing. True discovery requires rigorous, evidence-based archaeology, not internet rumors.
Which brings us to our final part, a history rewriting 2026 reveal. Despite the healthy skepticism, this investigation has led to an amazing cliffhanger.
The crucial point to take away from this explainer is this exact timeline. Scanned Pyramids began in 2015, and they discovered the Big Void in 2017. Fast forward to 2025, and Dr. Hawass announces a major upcoming reveal, promising that in 2026, the secret will finally be unveiled. He specifically mentioned a newly confirmed 30-meter passageway that ends at a mysterious door. Right now, they're using state-of-the-art endoscopes to see what's back there.
We are literally standing on the edge of a potentially massive historical revelation. Whether it's a symbolic ascension chamber holding a meteorite throne or simply a brilliant piece of ancient engineering, we'll have to wait until 2026 to find out for sure. But after seeing the hard data and the ancient texts, what do you think is waiting behind that door?